The list of acceptable abuses on the disability community that society accepts as normal today is long, and I will go over many of them. And they get worse as we go. And we see them every single day if you pay attention. People casually taking advantage of disability accommodations like, it's no big deal. Handicap parking? It's become a game. As long as the car has a placard, a lot of drivers seem to think they've earned the right to that spot, even if the placard isn't theirs. Borrowed it from grandma, found it in the glove box, whatever. At the casino I've watched for years, a placard gets you free parking and the best spots up front. It's basically an upgrade package for people who treat it like a clever loophole instead of a medical necessity. Very enterprising of them. Public restrooms are even better. In any busy place, the accessible stall is almost guaranteed to be occupied by someone who could have used any other stall in the building. It's become the unofficial luxury option. Why squeeze into a regular one when the big fancy one is right there? And then we have the emotional support dogs. People parade regular pets into stores, restaurants, and everywhere else like it's their God-given right. Most have no clue what a real service dog does, including emotional support dogs. Some disabled people rely on dogs trained to detect seizures and literally keep them alive. That's not emotional support, that's life-saving medical equipment. But sure, bring your anxious golden retriever into Walmart because he helps with your feelings. You see it at airports with priority boarding, at concerts where someone suddenly needs a wheelchair to jump the line, or with people collecting disability benefits while working under the table. The excuses are always creative. The spot was open anyway. No one's using it. I deserve a break too. It's amazing how many people convince themselves that rules made for the genuinely disabled are actually public perks available to anyone clever enough to game them. Educational/academic accommodations, claiming ADHD, anxiety, or learning disabilities for extra test time, sometimes while performing well without them. Workplace and benefits fraud, taking disability leave while still working side jobs, freelancing, or traveling. Event and venue access, using mobility aids to access accessible seating, VIP areas, or front of line at theme parks. Housing advantages and shopping perks, prioritizing accessible units or using discounts and special hours fraudulently. Sports and transit, competing in adaptive divisions with exaggerated impairments or misusing transit passes and placards. Legal advantages and crowdfunding appeals, claiming conditions for special court considerations, or soliciting donations online with props. Here are some of the excuses they like to use to make it acceptable for them. The system is bloated anyway, everyone cheats a little. Big corporations and government waste far more. This is minor. I deserve it after dealing with hardship. Invisible disabilities are real, and no one should question me. It's victimless spots go unused otherwise. Life is expensive, bending rules helps me survive. I've been disabled for 46 years. I've watched this slow erosion happen my entire adult life. What used to be accommodations meant to level the playing field have turned into opportunities for people who just don't feel like following the rules. Here's the thing, every time someone abuses these perks, it makes life harder for the people who actually need them. Businesses get stricter, the public gets more skeptical, and real disabled people end up fighting harder for basic access. But hey, at least that guy got a free parking spot and brought his emotional support chihuahua into Target, right? If you've seen this stuff too, drop your examples in the comments. What's the most ridiculous abuse of disability perks you've personally witnessed? Let's hear it. The more we talk about it, the harder it is for people to pretend it's not happening.